Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the James Charles palette, and I'm also going to be reviewing his brush collection. Now you guys know that even before the palette was even sold, a lot of people were making a lot of controversy about the palette in the beauty community. Allegedly James Charles double swatch, and allegedly a girl broke out and busted, I think, in hives. Her eyelid was stained with the shade Skip of the palette. So you know what, I was like, I'm still gonna go ahead and buy the palette and the brushes, and I'm gonna test it out and let you guys know how I like the palette and how I like the brushes. So that's what we're gonna do for today. But today is Vlogmas day 1, so from here on until the 25th of December I will be uploading a video every single day. And not only that, but there will be a giveaway in every single one of my videos, and I'm going to be giving away all these palettes. And now these are not the only palettes I'm going to be giving away. I still have some in the mail that are coming my way, and for today's video I'm giving away this Supernova palette. So if you guys want to know how to win this palette, stay tuned towards the end of the video. And if you have not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, because I will be throwing in some Jeffree Star cosmetics for the giveaway for Vlogmas. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started with the review. Okay, so we're gonna start by unboxing the palette first. Now, when I posted a picture on my Instagram and on Snapchat that I had received the palette, a lot of you guys were sending me messages telling me to please be careful with the pressed pigment. So I was a little confused, and I was like, okay, what does the pressed pigments have to do with anything? So also in the messages, a lot of you guys were telling me, please check the back of the box and read the ingredients. And to be honest, if we're being totally honest, I buy palettes and I never check the back of the box to read the ingredients or anything. And I know that can be really bad, but in all honesty, I never do it. So I checked the back of the packaging, and I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up. His packaging is like bright white, so I don't think it's picking it up. But if you go to the very back, you'll see that it says eyeshadow, and then it has a little drawing of an eye, and it tells you the name of the eyeshadows. And then underneath it says pressed pigment, and it also has the little drawing of the eye, but in the pressed pigment one, it has a cross over it, and that means that you should not get it anywhere near your eye. So I was a little confused because it does say the name of the pressed pigment shadows. I was a little confused because they're eyeshadows. They're supposed to go on your eye to create a look and to do like makeup. So I'm not sure why they put the little eye emoji with a cross. I don't know if maybe it's legally that they have to put, I don't know, but I'm gonna test out the palette to see what it's like. So once you open it up, it does come in a bubble wrap, which I think is really good that they secured the palette. And then once you take it out, it's all black, matte black, and it has James Charles here and gloss letters, Morphe by James Charles. And then in the back, it just basically has some lettering down here, but once you open it up, it will give you, these are the shadows. Now it does come with this plastic here which tells you the name of the shadows if you put it on top, but I just wished that they would have put the names of the shadows right underneath it to make it a little bit easier, because if we're being honest, I already know this will probably last me the first week of me using the palette, and then I will lose it somehow. But I mean, if it doesn't bother you, I'm pretty sure you can find the shade names on Google. Probably someone already posted a picture with the names on them, so that's like the only thing that I was a little disappointed in. But other than that, this is a palette and it's gorgeous. It literally has every single color that you need. I feel like if you're a makeup artist and you freelance, this will be like a perfect palette for you to do every single look. You can do very colorful looks, very neutral looks. So this is the palette right here. And for the brushes, this is the packaging. Again, you can't really see it. It looks completely washed out, but it has his name here, and it does come with a 34-piece brush plus a sponge. I also really like that he literally put all the brushes in this container that you need. So this is for you to carry your brushes on the go, but I really liked it that he included the case because it makes it so much easier when you're traveling and you just put all your brushes on the go here. So it does come with this, so you snap it off and it opens up. Now you can divide your brushes into different containers, or you can just keep it in this one. So it does come with the Morphe sponge, which is one of my favorite sponges. I have been using this one for about 6 months now. I actually have mine here, which is pretty beat up, so I'm glad I got another one. And like I said, it does come with 34 brushes. I have worked with Morphe brushes in the past and I absolutely love them. So I really like that he included about 3 or 4 different blending brushes. So that means that you literally don't have to wash and then reuse the other one. You have 3 more backup ones. So we're gonna be putting the brushes and the palette to the test, and I already have an idea of what kind of look I want to create. Since it is a very colorful palette, I already kind of know what I'm gonna do. So let's get started with the palette. Let me move all of this to the side. Okay, so when I saw James Charles' video, he did say that it was preferably to use the shadows with a MAC primer, but in all honesty, I'm not gonna go out and just buy the MAC primer to specifically use with the palette. So I usually always prep my eyelids with my Maybelline concealer, which is what I'm gonna do for one eye, and then for the other eye, I'm gonna be using this CoverGirl Lid Lockup Primer, which is a little bit more affordable as well. So we're gonna be using one and one to see what the difference is, to see if they blend different or if one is more pigmented than the other one. We're gonna get started first with the one that I'm gonna be putting my concealer. So I'm just gonna be putting a little bit, about 5 little dots, and then I'm gonna blend everything out. And then for the other eye, I'm going to be adding the CoverGirl primer. I'm going to do the same amount. Let's do 5 little dots, just like that. And then I'm going to blend this one out as well. Now that I have my eyelids set, I'm going to be taking the first shadow, which is this yellow one. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M441 and using this brush to put the yellow all over the lid. So what I'm going to do, I'm basically just going to press everything down. This is usually how I do my eyeshadow. I like to press down and then I like to blend it towards the end. And then I'm going to go in small little circles to blend all of this out. So the yellow is not showing up a lot as I would expect it to. We're gonna go in a little bit more one more time. Now it does have a little bit of fallout, as you can see. I'm gonna tap it off and I'm going to go in one more time. And I'm gonna start blending in little small circles. I would have expected this yellow to be a little bit more pigmented. I have worked with yellows that are so much more pigmented than this. Let's do maybe a swatch on the hand to see what it looks like. So let's take my middle finger, just swirl it around, and let's do a swatch right here. Oh, that is a little bit chalky. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed on the yellow. I thought it was going to be a little bit more brighter. Like I said, I've worked with yellows that are much more pigmented than the one in this palette, but I'm still going to keep on working with it and see how it keeps on doing. Now we're going to move on to this eye over here, and we're going to press down, the same as we did with the other eye. Is it me or is this one more brighter? Right? I think this one is brighter than this one. Oh, interesting. And this one, again, is the one with the primer. This one's the one with the concealer. So I'm going to blend out, just like we did on the other one, with small little circles. Okay, so definitely, as you can see, this one is way much brighter than the one with the concealer. So I think it definitely is true that you do need to use a primer to get like that true vibrant color from the palette, as he recommended to use a primer versus with like a concealer. So if I would have just used my concealer, then I would have had different opinions and different thoughts on the palette. So I would highly recommend you to try it with a primer first, and then if you don't like it, then move on with your concealer and see how it blends out. But most definitely, you guys are witnessing that this one is more brighter and pigmented than this one. Okay, so the brushes are really nice. They blend out everything really nice, as you can tell, and it makes it so much easier. Believe it or not, brushes can determine how your look blends out and how it comes out. I have witnessed that, and I have learned in the hard way that a brush can really change your techniques of blending, and I really like the Morphe brushes because they're so bomb and they make your blending so much easier. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. So I know, since we're talking about the brushes, these brushes were a little bit more on the pricey side, and I totally understand if you don't have the money to splurge yourself on these brushes. In all honesty, if my boyfriend had not bought these brushes, I would have not purchased them on my own. So there is a Morphe Me brush subscription if you're interested in trying out Morphe brushes, or if you want to grow your brush collection, because trust me, when you're a beginner, it is so hectic. There's so many brushes out there that you don't know what to get, what can be good to just make the perfect blending or to make your makeup look super good. So there is a Morphe Me brush subscription every month where you do pay $19.99, and it already includes your shipping and handling. They also do international shipping, but I believe it's $2 or $3 more for the shipping. But these are the brushes for this month. Now you pay $19.99 every month to receive 3 to 8 brushes. For this month, we got 4 brushes. One is double-sided because it's for your brows. It comes with a spoolie and with the brush here. But if you sign up using my link, which is linked down below in the description box, if you sign up with my link, you will get a 1 extra free brush for your first month. So that means these are the December brushes. So if you sign up right now, you'll receive these 4 brushes plus 1 more of your choice for free. So if you guys want to sign up, if you want to test out Morphe brushes, or if you're a beginner and you don't know what to get or where to start with brushes, I'll definitely recommend you to sign up with the subscription. It is literally the best thing ever, and your brush collection will literally grow super fast. Like when you least expect it, you'll have so many brushes. Okay, so I think we have enough yellow on the lids, so we're just going to leave it right there. It's crazy. I'm gonna go out with one eyelid being more pigmented than the other one, but we're testing out the product, so that's what it's all about. So I'm gonna be taking another Morphe M441. Like I said, I really like that he included several of the same brushes, and I'm going to be taking this color right here, which is kind of a light orange, and I'm gonna put it right underneath the yellow. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the light orange, and it does have a few fallout, as you can see. I'm gonna tap it off. I'm gonna press it down right underneath where the yellow goes, right here. And then I'm gonna start doing the swiper motion and start blending out. So as you can see, the orange is a little bit light. It's kind of fading away as I am blending it. I think it's the concealer that is making the consistency of the shadows change. So that is what it looks like. There's also this line here that does not go away, and I'm blending everything out in small little circles. Okay, we're gonna go on to the other eye, right underneath, and then we're gonna start blending it out. Okay, so I definitely like this eye way much better. As you can see, the yellow here completely disappeared, and here it is super visible. You can still see the yellow and you can still see the orange. So I have convinced myself that you do need to use a primer, and it blends nicer. As you can see, there's no line here, and in this eye there's a straight line here that even as much as I try to blend, it does not go away. And here there's no line, it's completely blended. Okay, so since the yellow disappeared on this eye, I'm gonna go back in with the yellow and try to apply a little bit more just so it can be visible. But it completely faded away. That's insane. I am so shocked right now because I have been using concealer as a primer for a really long time now. Yeah, definitely this eye looks way much better than this one here. So since I'm already using the yellow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking the yellow and I'm going to be applying it underneath my eye as a drop shadow. So I'm going to connect it with the yellow here. I'm going to connect it all the way down. So I brought down the yellow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the exact same orange we were using and I'm going to bring that one down right as well with the yellow. What I want to do is I kind of want to connect the orange that we have on top towards the drop shadow. Okay, now I'm going to be taking the Morphe M433 brush and I'm going to be taking this red shade right here. And we're going to put it right underneath the orange. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm just going to press it down. Okay, then I'm going to do small little circles to blend everything out. This is a really pretty shade. I really like it. Okay, we're gonna take the exact same shade and we're gonna put it underneath the orange over here. I can definitely see a difference, guys. All the colors are way much more pigmented on this side versus this one over here. Okay, now I'm gonna take the Morphe M441, again, a clean brush, and I'm gonna use this brush to blend the orange and the red color together. Okay, now I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to blend this eye. Now we're going to take the same red color and we're going to bring it down as well to the drop shadow right underneath. Okay, now I'm going to take the same M441 clean brush and we're going to blend out the corners. Next, I'm going to be taking the Morphe M506 brush and I'm going to be taking this color right here and we're going to put it all over the outer V corner of the eye. I'm just going to press it down here very lightly. When it comes to dark colors like this or black, I like to take it very slowly versus putting a lot, because when you put a lot, there's no way of going back and fix it. And if you take it little by little, there's a better chance of you fixing the eye look in case you mess up. So I'm just going to very lightly just start pressing it on the outer corner of the eye. I also want to very slowly take it upwards to blend it out with the red and the orange. Okay, now we're going to take it to this side. Now we're going to take that one brush that we were using to blend everything together. We're going to take the same one, which is the Morphe M441. We're going to blend this together. Now we're going to take the exact same shadow and we're going to bring it down as well into the drop shadow right underneath. Next step, I'm going to cut the crease, and I'm going to be using the Morphe M124 brush, and I'm going to be using my Maybelline concealer. I'm going to cut the crease and I will be back. Now that I cut my crease, I'm going to take that maroonish color that we were using for the outer corner of the eye, which is this one. Just in case you don't remember, I'll show it to you. This color right here. And I'm going to be taking the Morphe M441, the same clean brush we were using to blend everything out. Now we're going to dab a little bit, and we're going to use it to put it right on the outer V of the eye. But I want to make very little strokes like this because I'm going to be adding a lot of different colors on the lid. I want everything to blend together instead of looking like just divided colors. So I'm going to take everything very slowly and just do it in little strokes. Now we're going to do the same thing for this eye. Next, I'm going to be taking the red shade, and we're going to be taking the Morphe M456 brush. We're going to take a little bit of the red. We're going to do an axis. We're going to connect it and start blending it out. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing to this eye. Next, we're going to take the exact same brush and we're going to be going in with this bright orange color. We're going to do the same thing we did. We're going to put it right on top of the red and blend everything together. Okay, next we're going to go in with the light orange color, and we're going to take the exact same brush we've been using, and we're going to put it right here, just a little bit, because we do have one more color we're going to be using. The reason I want to use kind of more like of a light orange is so the transition between the yellow will be a little bit better, since we are going to be putting yellow in the very inner corner. So first I like press and then I sweep towards the back. Now I'm going to be taking the Morphe M431 brush, and I'm going to be taking the yellow color, and I'm going to put it all over the rest of what's left of the lid, just right in here. Okay, now the same brush we were using for all the different colors to transition, which is the Morphe M456, we're just going to be using this to blend the yellow into the light orange, just so there won't be any harsh lines. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take the Morphe M431 with the black shadow in the palette, and I'm very lightly going to just smoke out the bottom line. You know, taking a Morphe M456, I'm just going to use this to blend everything out together. Alright, so now that everything is nice and blended, as you might notice, there is a small little line of concealer that I left visible on the top of where I cut the crease. The reason is because I'm going to be applying glitter right on top, and for the glitter I'm going to be using this glitter, which I can't quite remember where I got it from, but any glitter that you have available will do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking the Morphe M250 brush, and then I'm going to be using the Smolder Cosmetics Dazzle Look to just lock up the glitter to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, but I'll show you how I will be doing it. I'm going to be taking the Morphe M250 one, and I'm just going to start applying it right on top, and then I'm just going to start creating the line. Okay, so I don't want to look up just because I don't want the glitter to transfer anywhere else. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take my Smolder Cosmetics lock, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the exact same brush and I'm going to dip it in this and just basically go over the glitter so it won't move anywhere else. While I let this dry, I'm gonna do the other eye and then I'm gonna pop on my lashes and I will be back. So this is what it looks like with the glitter on. For my lashes, I have Icon Lashes in Drunken Love. I actually have a coupon code for you guys. It is PITA30 for 30% off on lashes. So these are the lashes that I am wearing. Now for my inner corner, I'm going to be using this Morphe M506 brush. And I'm going to be taking this shade right here and I'm going to put it right in the inner corner. Wow, look at that one. That was literally like the tiniest little bit and it's so pretty. Okay, so that is the inner corner. Now I am going to be applying the highlight that comes in the palette, which is this one. And I'm gonna be taking the Morphe M501 brush. Gonna swirl it a little bit around the highlight and we're going to apply it right here. I think I need a little bit more. Probably have to scrape through the first layer to get to the pigment. There we go. Whoa, that is poppin'. This is super bright. Okay, now it looks like this might not be for my skin tone color. I usually go with something a little bit less gold, but for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna put it on and we're gonna apply it to this side. It is a very pretty shade though. Alright, so now that we have highlight all over the face, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush, which is the Morphe M456, with the exact same shade that we were using for the highlight. I'm just going to put a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put right underneath of my brows. It kind of makes your brows look a little bit more lifted up and it gives it a more cleaner look. So I love to add a little bit right underneath the brows. Now I'm going to be taking the Morphe E48 brush and I'm going to use this to blend out the highlight because I got a little too carried away, so I'm just going to blend this out. Okay, yeah, that definitely looks so much better now. There we go. Now for my lips, I'm going to outline my lips with, this is the Pro Magic and this one is in Teddy lip liner. And then I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lippy and I'm going to top it off with this Buxom gloss. Now I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Lippy and put it right on the lips. Okay, now I'm gonna top it off with my Buxom gloss and this one is in Dolly. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So final thoughts on the palette and the brushes. Now I personally think the palette does work a little bit better and everything blends better and it is brighter with the primer. As you guys saw, this is the one with concealer and this is the one with primer. So let me know in the comments down below which one do you personally like better, which one did you see in the video that blended out better, that was brighter. For me personally, it's the one with the primer, but let me know in the comments down below. Now the palette is great. I mean, 39 shadows for 40 bucks, you can't go wrong. It's like each shadow is about $1. So I really like the palette. It has minor fallout. You guys know, if you guys watch my videos, fallout does not really bother me unless it's like an excessive amount. But this one has minor fallout, at least the shadows that I tested out. So I really like the palette. You have a whole bunch of very bright colors. You have neutral colors. You just can make so many different looks with a single palette for only 40 bucks. I think it's great. So for the brushes, these are the brushes that I used in this bucket, and then here are the ones that I didn't use. So did I use most of them for one single look? I did. So I can kind of see why he included so many brushes in one collection, especially eye brushes, which I feel like are a little bit more important than face brushes. So I really do like the brushes. Now, like I said, if you cannot afford the brushes, it's totally okay because they are like around $150, I believe. Then I would totally recommend you to sign up for the Morphe Me brush subscription that you only pay $19.99 a month to receive 3 to 8 brushes every month. And if you're interested in that, the link is going to be down below in the description box. Now, those are my final thoughts. I really like the palette. I really like the brushes. Can't say anything bad about them. I just feel like it works a little bit better with primer. And for today's giveaway, I am giving away this Supernova palette, and this is what it looks like. It's a really pretty palette. I really like it. So to enter the giveaways for Vlogmas, it's gonna be super easy. All you have to do is literally show love. Follow me on my Snapchat, follow me on my Twitter, on my Instagram, comment on my pictures, send me a DM, tell me hello, whatever you want. Make me notice you. Bug the heck out of me, just show love, and so I can be like, huh, I've seen her over and over commenting. Let me check her out, screenshot, and you're one of the winners. That is literally all you have to do. Just show love on my social medias and stay tuned, because in tomorrow's video I will be announcing the winner. Please make sure to claim your prizes, because at the end of Vlogmas, if all the products that were not claimed, I will be giving them away again and doing another giveaway. So if you are a winner, make sure to claim your prize and stay tuned for tomorrow's video, because you never know, you might be the lucky winner. And today's notification shout out goes to Stacy. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you would like to be on the next video's notification shout out, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, turn your post notifications to on, and then comment done when you're done, and it is that easy. Now guys, don't forget to add me on Snapchat. I'll leave it right here. Make sure to screenshot it, add me on Snapchat and on Instagram. I recently did a giveaway just for my Snapchat and Instagram people, so you don't want to miss out on those small little giveaways that I do on my social medias. That is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.